guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably tell, I am pregnant. This is probably expected, but probably unexpected, because this pregnancy was not planned. I'm gonna put that. My rabbits are going crazy downstairs. Yep, we have 2 rabbits now. Hi guys. Yep, this pregnancy was not planned. I'm just gonna put that straight out there. We did want to try for another baby, well I did anyway, but not until this year. But this obviously happened before Christmas and it's been a bit of a whirlwind. So yeah, and I feel really out of breath and I don't know why. Breathe. I've been making some notes on my phone of just symptoms, how I've been feeling, how this pregnancy is going so far. So I have made the decision to start up my YouTube channel again. I'm going to do pregnancy updates, pregnancy videos, and then obviously baby videos once baby's here. I'm going to do some update videos on Brodie as well, because to do with potty training and things like that, because they're definitely things that we are trying to nail right now, especially potty training. But yeah, so at the time of filming this video, I'm 14 weeks pregnant. I'm only going to cover the first 13 weeks and then I'm going to do 14 to 16 week update, or I may do a 14 and a 15 and a 16. It depends how much happens. If not much is happening, I don't see a point in doing a whole video on like one thing that's changed, or if nothing has changed. So yeah, there'll probably be 2 weekly or weekly. I don't really want to keep them too long, so maybe weekly's enough. I don't know. I'll see how we go on. I'm not going to do any like strict schedule or anything. It's just simply if I have anything to update, then I'll make a video on it. So I am going to probably do a whole separate video on how we found out I was pregnant and things like that, because I just want to keep this video a pregnancy update. I don't want it to be a trying to conceive video or anything like that. So I'm probably going to do that separately. So just to jump straight in, my symptoms from 4 to 6 weeks. I had no symptoms from 4 to 6 weeks. It was literally just pregnancy bloating. I have been in maternity wear since 6 weeks pregnant. I was so bloated. I feel like I can't breathe. Yeah, I was so bloated. I think that's just a pregnancy thing. I was like that with Brodie as well. But yeah, I didn't have anything like sickness wise or anything. I was like, oh, this is great, hopefully I'm not going to get sickness. 6 weeks plus, the nausea decided to kick in. Now I've been very lucky in the fact that I haven't actually been sick, but I feel like being sick makes it better, because I feel like it gives you some kind of relief. When you feel sick and you're not actually being sick, I think that is the worst, the absolute worst. I couldn't eat anything, the smell of food was just making me heave, I didn't fancy anything, I had no appetite whatsoever. I can really hear my rabbits like going off on one downstairs. They've already chewed through the Hoover charger wire for my Dyson this morning, so yeah, they are in a cage at the moment, so hopefully they're not running wild. But if you can hear any like cage noises, it's the rabbits going wild because I've put them back in the cage. But yeah, I just completely went off food. Everyone to me kind of had bad breath. I don't think I had that with Brodie, but Brodie sleeps with me in our bed, and when he wakes up in the morning, I was just like, he's got such bad breath. Why has he got such bad breath? But it's not, it's just because my sense of smell and the hormones and everything, it's just making me think he's got really bad breath and I could smell bad breath. No idea. I feel like that is a really random pregnancy symptom. But yeah, everyone had bad breath for some reason. I practically went vegetarian for about 4 weeks because, like I said, I went off food, but I particularly went off meat. If we was cooking, I remember I was cooking sausages for a sausage pasta bake, and I couldn't eat it, and I just about finished cooking it. I was heaving. I felt like I was just gonna throw up. Oh no. And the thought of chicken, anything like that, I just completely went off it. I am back to eating meat now, but yeah, I was like, this is it. I'm going to be vegetarian for the rest of my life going forward. Apparently though, I did ask on a Facebook group if anyone else went off meat when I was pregnant, and it's actually very common. Apparently a few people still, after their pregnancy, carried on being vegetarian or vegan, which is crazy. But hey, also the whole way throughout this pregnancy I've had bad skin. Now I had this with Brodie as well, all on my back. I suffered with acne with Brodie on my back, and this time it's on my back and all around my chin, which makes sense because apparently in that area it's hormonal. But yeah, no matter what I do, I cannot get rid of it. But when I was pregnant with Brodie, I used to use simple products like the cleanser, toner and moisturiser. So I think I'm going to go back to just doing that whole regime again, because I found that really helped. Cravings wise, I haven't really had any cravings, mainly junk food. I've lived off McDonald's for God knows how long now, and fizzy sweets and fizzy drinks. I am a water drinker and a juice drinker. I hardly ever have fizzy drinks unless I'm like getting a McDonald's or I'm eating out. Then I have like a Coke or a Sprite. But at home and generally every day to day, I'm a water person. But anything with sugar, I think it's just sugar. Sugar is my craving. I've gone off tea a little bit. I used to love a cup of tea, but I have one in the morning now and that's it. I don't really fancy a cup of tea all day, which is a bit weird. Which may mean I may be having a girl, because I know someone who that happened to and they had a girl. So this time I actually self-referred myself to the hospital that I want to go to give birth. Last time I did it through my doctors and they practically do the exact same thing. So to save waiting 2 weeks to get a doctor's appointment for them to then refer me, I just went on the website and clicked self-refer and I put in all my details there, and literally within 2 days I got my booking appointment through and my scan appointment, my 12-week scan. So that was a super fast, efficient service. I don't think I'm going to have any more. I think this is pretty much my last pregnancy, but if I do have another one, I'll definitely do that again. It's just so much easier. So I had my booking appointment at 9 weeks pregnant and I got all my notes. I was pretty upset because last time, they used to give out bounty packs and used to get like a pack of pregnant care and stuff in there and a few freebies, and I was really gutted because I was expecting my bounty pack. Yeah, but they've changed it now to this Mama's Academy or Mama Academy, and it's just got loads of information on the outside and it's just easy to store all your notes and everything. I don't think I used a folder with my pregnancy with Brodie, but I had a pretty straightforward pregnancy, so I literally only had my notes, so I just used to carry them around. I don't think I can really show you my notes because it's got all my personal details on there, but they've actually changed them to yellow in our area. They used to be red, and I heard that people were having trouble reading the information on the front of the folder because it was red, so they changed it to yellow. But yeah, I've got them. And I've got a lot more paperwork this time, so it's all going in here. I was fully expecting my booking appointment to last about 2 hours because that's how long it lasted with Brodie's pregnancy. This time I went on my own. I took Brodie with me. He was as good as gold, and we was literally in there for about a half hour, 45 minutes, simply because they have all your information on the system still from your last pregnancy. So there's just a couple of things to update and that was about it. I think it was like my address, contact numbers and that kind of thing. But everything else was exactly the same. They had all the information from Brodie's birth. They just needed to know like the outcome, so how it obviously went. I don't think they had that for some reason. So I had to tell her, obviously we got an infection and blah blah blah, everything that happened. If you've watched my birth story video, you'll know about my labour and delivery of Brodie. But yeah, so, and I also found out because I have psoriasis, I really suffer with psoriasis on my scalp and on my face and my neck and my ears, that I had to take aspirin every day from 12 weeks. So yeah, that was a shock because I never had to do that with Brodie either. So yeah, and because of that I'm now consultant led. So I'm still low risk, but I am consultant led. I still have to see a consultant. So yeah, but I'm still currently low risk. Just have to see a consultant just to double check that it's okay for me to carry on taking aspirin and blah 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 and all that. So yeah, I will touch base on that more in my next update. Yeah, in my next update video I'll touch base on that because there's something else I want to talk about. So I'm just going to cram all that into another video. Overall, I haven't been as tired as I was in my first pregnancy, which, touch wood, I think that is amazing. Sometimes I do have to have a little sneaky half an hour afternoon nap. I do go to bed about 9 o'clock every night and I'm up at 5, so I think I'm just used to the tiredness in general. So I think I'm doing fine with the tiredness so far. But at 14 weeks I'm starting to feel a lot better, but obviously I'll put that in my next update video. So then my next update would be my 12-week scan, and I think that my memory card is about to run out. No, oh, we're still going. But yeah, I had my scan at 12 weeks and 5 days, and everything's fine. The baby was measuring fine. They actually put me forward a day, so I was 12 weeks 6 days at the time of my scan. They actually did that with Brodie as well. I remember I was due on the... I can't remember, they either put me back or put me forward. Anyway, it was still, they put me back or put me forward a day, and my memory card is definitely running out. Right, I am back. I have no idea where I left off because I've just had to go through and delete a lot of old clips off my camera to get some space back. But yeah, they put me forward either a day or two with Brodie, I cannot remember. Anyway, that made me 12 weeks plus 6 at the time of my scan, so we got a little picture. So this is the new baby. So my due date is July. That is why this pregnancy was not planned, because I did not want to have another July baby with the risk of them both having the same birthday, because if you didn't know, Brodie was born on the 8th of July. So this time I'm due on the 17th of July. I originally thought it was the 18th, but obviously they put me forward a day, and I was... So that's made me the 17th of July. Whether I'm going to make it there, I don't know. Whether I'm going to go overdue, I don't know. I've already started thinking about my birth plan and all that. Obviously it's a bit early to talk about that, so that'll be later on in the pregnancy that I'll talk about that. Yeah, everything was fine with baby. I'm going to give my results from my Down syndrome test and everything in my next video. Everything is fine, but there's just a slight issue that I want to include in a different video. So yeah, I'll talk about that. But other than that, everything is fine. Baby was fine, no other problems. I'm fine. And yeah, so we are going to find out the gender. That's going to happen in 2 weeks time, so I will do a video about that and reveal. You'll probably see it on my Instagram first, so you're probably best to follow me on there. But I may do like a video for my YouTube channel just to say like if it's a boy or a girl. I don't know this time. I don't want to say I have a preference, but I would like another boy, just simply because I have all of Brodie's old clothes. Everything we have is boys. It would just be easier. But yeah, it would be nice to have one of each. It would be something different if we did have a girl. We have our names picked out. Well, we kind of have our names picked out. We have 2 girls' names, 1 or 2 boys' names. So the next thing is I am going to give you a bump shot. I'm going to do these in every video, I think, because I didn't do anything like this with Brodie, and I wish I did, because it'd be really good to look back on. So this is week 14 bump. So it's not week 13 where this is going up to. It's week 14. I am already showing. So yeah, this is all baby. This is not fat. So I think I'm showing a lot sooner than I did with Brodie. With Brodie, I didn't get a bump until way into 20 weeks. So this is week 14. Very much a baby bump. This does not go down. I wake up like this and I go to bed like this. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make this video just to give a quick update. I hope it's not too long. And yeah, I hope you can join me on this journey. If you are also pregnant, please comment down below, because I would love to have people who I can speak to. It would be really lovely to have people who is also due around the same time as me. So if you are, then please don't be shy. Please comment down below and let me know. Like I said, I will probably do an update either next week or the week after. So if you did want to see that, then make sure you subscribe and stick around. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.